I've been having kind of a rough week. Just have a lot going on this week, and it's my last farmer's market of the season, so I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to do a couple of short videos, but I wanted to talk about the value of critique. It really helps to find other artists, even artists who paint in different media. Our critique group consists of a photographer, 2 fiber artists, and 2 acrylic painters. Good morning. It's Tuesday, and I got back from my critique group last night where we were looking at each other's paintings. This is the one I brought with me. I've been working on this one for a while. I'll put this up here so you can see it. Okay, so that's the one that I'm working on now. Actually, I have it sort of sideways, but I like it that way. So this is the one that I've been working on. There's a lot of reflection off of it from the light. But this started out as something really different. I had a lot of flowers. It's an older one that I put aside because it wasn't working. Actually covered it up and repainted it several times. There's a lot of texture on it as a result. If you can see here, there's just a ton of texture. For a while I had some stems on it, and I painted those really thickly, so now that I painted over them, they are sticking up and creating a lot of texture and grooves in the surface. The critique group last night, they said that they thought it was basically finished. I got a few suggestions to take some of these dark green and light green areas, add some variety, add a little bit more darks to the lighter greens. What I did with this is I had a lot of white paint in between. That's what I did at the farmer's market last week. And I tried adding some greens to it, and it just didn't look good. So yesterday when I was painting on Zoom with my friend Jill, I put dark green in between all the areas that I did want to keep. So all the flowers and interesting marks in color, I left those and I painted around them with a dark green. It's actually a mixture of woodland green and Payne's gray. And then after that was done, when that dried, I went over it with a white glaze on a paintbrush and just did loose strokes across vertically and horizontally. And that's what all that white is in between. And I had no idea how it was going to turn out, but it looked really interesting. That's how I left it when I took it to critique group last night. The other thing I did yesterday was I went to the gallery downtown and I checked on the pieces that I do have down there. Talked to the gallery owner. We made some changes on the walls, and I took a few pieces home because I really needed some inventory, and she had way too many of my pieces. So now she has 8 of my paintings at the gallery, and we'll see what happens. But it looks a lot better in there. She replaced the floor, and she's got about 12 different artists. And I'm really excited about what's going to happen there over the next few months. I did work in my studio on Monday, and these are the pieces that I'm working on. I see the potential for a series, and then I've got some of these little panels. I don't know what they'll turn out like, but I'm having fun, and I really like the blues and greens. You might recognize this one from one of the past videos. I don't know where it's going. Because of my schedule, this will be the only video I do this week, but I will be back next week and back to normal. So I look forward to seeing you then, and please subscribe, like, share, and enjoy.